Welcome to the Zebedee tutorial video. This is the visual guide to demonstrate how to create your Zebedee rig. This follows the paper instructions that came in your Zebedee package. So let's begin. First things first, when you open your Zebedee packet, you will find your jig bar, 5 black tapered alignment pins, 2 red tapered adjustment pins, 5 grams of tungsten putty, 5 lengths of high grade shrink tubing, and your instruction pamphlet. You will ideally require a small selection of tools. We recommend that you have available scissors, stripping tool, puller, and a baiting needle. However, these are not essential as you are effectively making your own rig, simply longer to accommodate Zebedee. So what you usually use should be fine. You will, however, require steam to shrink the tubing. In this video, we are using an electric kettle. To begin, select your chosen hook length material. For this video, we are using 25-pound coated braid. Take your chosen hook length material and attach your selected hook pattern to the line. For the purposes of this video, we are using a large size 4 claw hook to aid with visual clarity. Take your hook length material and thread it through the tubing. Now, tie your standard loop in the line. You're looking to achieve a 2 to 3 centimeter loop approximately and 3 centimeters of tag end. This is now the best time to tighten your knot, which we would recommend that you do. Now at this point, roll your knot to make it as compact as possible. This will aid you later in the process. Take your hook length and hold down the tag end, sliding the tubing over the knot and loop, leaving approximately a 1 centimeter loop showing. Take your bar and insert the red adjuster pin into the far end hole on its own and push in firmly to where it will just rotate. Place your hook over the outer arm of the red adjustment pin, pinching the loop knot on the other end through the tubing so the tubing does not move. Take a black alignment pin and place it into the first hole past the end of the tubing. Now adjust the red adjustment pin so the end of your tubing is approximately 1 centimeter past the black alignment pin. Once you have achieved this, pinch the hook length material at the point the shrink tubing ends and remove it from the bar. Sliding the tubing back over the knot, ensuring you keep hold of your line, as this is where your tungsten putty will be placed. Swapping hands so tubing doesn't move, pinch the tubing to hold securely. Licking your fingers, take your pinch of putty and roll it around your line in a barrel shape, tight enough so the tubing can slide over the top. Moisten the putty and retrieve your loop using a baiting needle if required, and slowly slide the tubing over the putty. Steaming time. If you are one of our younger anglers, we recommend you get adult help at this stage. Pick up your rig using a baiting needle in your loop end and keep your fingers away from the steam. Starting at the loop end, slowly pass the length of tubing through the steam toward the hook and return. It should take about 30 seconds, but just ensure the tubing is fully shrunk. When you're happy, place on a flat surface for 2 minutes to cool. It's now time to add your tail rubber if you use one. We are showing you a 25mm tail rubber. Wet the knot area and slide tail rubber over, being careful it cleanly passes over the tubing, leaving enough loop to attach your second red adjustment pin. Add a second black alignment pin to the bar into the next hole available furthest from the original adjustment pin. Add your second adjustment pin to your bar in the same direction, leaving one hole clear from the second alignment pin, again pressing in firmly so it will just rotate. Place your hook over the red adjustment pin on its own and place your thumb on the back of the hook. Pick up your rig tubing and align with the first alignment pin, adjusting as required with the red adjustment pin to allow a small amount of tubing before the first alignment pin. Keeping enough pressure on the line, place a finger on the end of your tubing where the putty is to hold it neatly to the bar. Now pass the tubing between the two alignment pins, keeping it tight to the first pin. Wrap 5 times neatly around the bar between the two pins, ensuring you don't pull out the tail rubber. You now have 5 neat turns on your bar. Hold the line against your second black alignment pin with your thumb. Now hook your loop end onto the adjustment pin arm and adjust so that it's tight. Steaming time again. Hold your bar at either end, ensuring your hands are away from the steam. Position your rig into the steam and rotate it slowly for at least 20 seconds, ensuring it's thoroughly steamed, and then place down on a flat surface for 2 minutes to cool.